Hello dreamers! Welcome back to the Staria Dream Tea channel. Happy New Year! This is my first video of 2019. If you haven't already, please go see my Christmas video. I have my adorable dream koala, Whimsy Mallow, read a Christmas tale. I have a Build-A-Bear exchange with my best friends, so you get to see what I got them and what they got me. And we have an entire Christmas tree decorated with Zelf decorations. If you don't know what Zelfs are, watch my channel and find out that they are basically, you know, in the 90s how they had the cool troll dolls and all of that. They are the modern day troll dolls with the crazy hair. So if you haven't seen already, see my Christmas video because this is my new year. Oh, I did a pixie lock. She was, oh. This is my new year and happy birthday Staria and Dreamers video. It's not your birthday, but you know, Alice in Wonderland style. Happy unbirthday to you, dreamers. Okay, so obviously, spoiler alert, this is with the Christmas reindeer antlers and all of that. This is the lovely Christmas present that my best friend got me as part of the Build-A-Bear exchange that I did for Christmas. So I show you this beautiful glisten in that Christmas video, and you get to see the weird quirky bear that I gave them. You won't be expecting it. It was very strange what I chose out for them. So they gave me a tasteful one and I gave them a weird one, but they loved it. So Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, if I haven't spoken to you since then. So go check that out. I show her in full detail, her glorious detail. So if you follow me on Instagram, or if you are a personal friend of mine, you would know that I'm a Capricorn gal. And I read tarot cards. I love astrology. I am into everything metaphysical, and I'm also a very spiritual person. I'm not in organized religion, but I am a spiritual person, and I do have belief in a higher being or sort of magic in the universe. Anyway, so I'm a Capricorn and Scorpio moon, but that is something for another video. Oh, channel update, alerts, notifications. Please hit the bell, and also be expecting some cool new videos. I'm going to be having a Popples video. I'm having a video that tells you how to name your characters and your toys. So if you're a writer or a toy collector and you're always stumped for names, that's going to be coming out soon. More storytelling, more voice acting, more storytelling, hopefully more from Little Whimsy Mallow. So lots of cool things coming to the channel. So hit that bell, subscribe, and tell your friends about this channel, because cool stuff is going to be coming here for 2019, including maybe some life advice or metaphysical stuff where I tell you about Scorpio moon or something like that. I'm not sure, but we'll see. Now, for my birthday, which was on the 14th of January, so starting off the new year with my birthday, same lovely friend who got me glisten here and who is my camera crew for today, got me this lovely, some of you are exploding already. I know I have a friend or two who really wanted this guy. You know who this is. This is the one, the only Alolan Tomy Takara 1:1 scale Vulpix. Snow Vulpix. So English, this is Lily's Snowy, but I prefer to call them Shiron. And you know, on the topic of naming your Pokemon or your book characters or your toys or whatever, or nicknaming your best friend some bizarre name. On the topic of that, I may come up with my own name for Shiron here, but ever since I opened her, I actually think, for at least for now, Shiron really suits her. So this is a toy that is highly sought after by collectors for obvious reasons. She is rare and something that has been in my wish list for a long time. So this was a beautiful, beautiful birthday present, and I was really moved when I got her. But what this video is going to be about is actually explaining why. Besides, oh, she's cute, she's kawaii, which is a good reason to like things, but she actually has a deep and personal meaning for me, and why she was one of the, tippy top of my wish list. So let's go into that. So when I got her, so the authentic one comes with a little box that she sits in. Okay, so the Vulpix sits in the box like a cat who always likes to go, if I sit into the box. So, interesting point. I was watching Fox and the Hound the other day. I love foxes, love foxes so much, and kitsunes, and in Korean it is called gumiho. And if you've watched my Zelf videos, I go on spirituality and folklore and all of that good stuff. So I love my kitsunes, I love my foxes, I love my fox spirits, and I love my fairy tales. And one thing with foxes that you may not know is that actually they are a cross between a canine and a feline. So foxes actually have characteristics of both dogs and cats. So if you ever thought, I can't decide whether I'm a dog lover or a cat lover, I love the quirkiness and the craziness of cats, and the sort of the mystery and the mystique of cats, and the big cute ears. But I also, I love the loyalty and the personality that comes with dogs. Foxes have got all of that in them. So yeah, they sit like a little cat in this box, and they will come. I've taken it off for the video because I'm a storytelling channel. I do show toys. I may occasionally unbox, but I'm not really an unboxing channel. So we would unwrap this, and she was in a clear plastic wrap sitting in a box. And then she had these adorable swing tags of Shiron and Lily. And I will just bring this here. Hopefully it's clear. There. I got a nod, so thank you. Oh, and please leave, if you liked the angle of this camera as opposed to my tripod, give a shout out to my camera crew in the comments. So this is 1-1 Lily's Shiron, and there's Pokemon. There is the Alolan Vulpix and Lily in the swing tag, and then they've got, yeah, just the Japanese sort of authentic label on the other one. So that's what came with her. So with no further ado from me, I will explain the significance of So, oh, she's got the lovely tail. So yeah, that was what I said about kitsune, my love of foxes in general. Also the fact that, again, if you follow my Instagram and in my stories and in my captions, I live in Australia and I'm a winter person. And I have been melting in my third floor apartment. Heat rises. It is so hot. It is so humid here that, you know how you might hear in America, or a lot of my viewers, you're in America and Canada and the UK, and there's a few other countries, but that's mostly where I get my views from. So you may hear some Australian jokes about us, frying things on the footpath and how we're melting and dying. That's not an exaggeration. It's really that hot. And we've had one of the hottest heat waves. So it has gone up to between 40 to 50 degrees Celsius. So incredible, incredible heats. So I'm an absolute winter lover. I love winter. I want to travel. I would love to travel to Europe and snow countries and experience the snow. So, and if I was born in the northern hemisphere, I would have been a winter baby, being a Capricorn. So that's the other reason that she's meaning. But deeper than that, besides the folklore, besides the winteriness of her, it's her connection with Lily. So Lily was a character that was introduced in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So I'm just going to put this in front of my peepers here. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I'm almost squishing the camera. So you may have heard, if you're only a casual Pokemon player, you may know about Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee on the Switch. But on the 3DS, they actually had Pokemon Sun and Moon, which had a lot of firsts. So one of the things they had was Vulpix and Sandshrew from Generation 1 have come back with ice form variations. So they're on a tropical island, and for some reason, they, maybe to keep them cool, unlike Australians, we don't have Vulpix, going blizzard. So in Pokemon Sun and Moon, they introduced the character of Lily and the Alolan variations of some Pokemon. So you've got Muck, who's all rainbow, and he's got an extra type like Dark type. You've got a beautiful Vulpix, which is originally a fire type, as an ice type, which is so cool. You've got Sandslash as an ice type, and you've got a few other Pokemon that have been changed. My favorite being Raichu, which I wasn't really a fan of. I loved Pikachu, wasn't really the biggest fan of Raichu. If you have not played Pokemon Sun and Moon, I highly recommend it for the beautiful story, the wonderful Pokemon, and the Alolan variations are so cool. So you've got Alolan Raichu, looks like Raichu, except he floats because he's electric psychic. He surfs on his tail, like he floats through the air. He has blue eyes, and yeah, he can learn psychic and electric moves. So, and he looks so adorable. Like, there's something about the shape of his face and the blueness of the eyes that just makes Alolan Raichu even more beautiful than he already was. And he's very powerful, and you can take him to the league. So awesome, awesome games. Loved it. And I can't say too much because if you haven't played it, because I don't want to spoil it for you. But since when they brought in Pokemon Black and White, which I think is one of my favorite Pokemon games, I haven't seen a Pokemon game that had as much of a moving story since the Black and White ones. Pokemon Sun and Moon not only has the cool Alolan variations, it also has a very moving storyline. It gets off to a bit of a slow start. At the first quarter, I thought, oh, it's just a Pokemon game, it's got some cool differences, but I wasn't really that impressed, to be honest. It is the rest of the game that absolutely blows you away. It's got a very good storyline. It introduces the gorgeous blonde-haired, green eyes, kawaii, Lolita, beautiful Lily character. She is stunning in personality and in her fashion and her looks. Everything about her is so cool. And she's a wonderful friend. And so that character is introduced into the game. and I deeply related to that character. Um, Not aesthetically she is goals. I would love to build up a wardrobe that looked as nice as hers and to be as, you know, gorgeous as Lily is. But with some of her personality and her struggles. So Lily is a character, without spoiling it too much for you, who seems like a happy and bubbly character, but like me, has gone through a lot of struggles. So that is revealed throughout the game, and then the ending is just so touching, and you just love Lily. Like, she was, even if she was perfectly happy, you would already love her because she's pretty and she's cute. But then when you know her backstory and everything that she's gone through, you love her again. You love her once, you love her twice and thrice. You love her so much because she's just a really well written character. And